Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, left the mansion.
What it do, family? It's your girl Shameka.
And your girl Shameka.
And I am back with another video. We back with another video. Big vlog. Listen, man, we about to take y'all around with this. People wanted us to do a story of time about how we met. You know what I'm saying? So we decided that we was going to do something a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride around to some of our first spots where we had some of our first encounters. And we just going to take y'all around with us today. So you about to get a look into our relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So without further ado, man, we about to what?
About to get into this video.
Oh, yeah. And if it's your first time here, too, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn that post notification bell on. You got to hit that bell. Shout out to the squad, S&T.
Shout out to the gang.
We love y'all, gang. So without further ado, we're about to get right into this video, man. My name is Tamika, Tamika, and Shameka Edwards is my wife. When I first moved to Boston, it was like 8 years ago. I moved up here for a female, not Shameka, and just not to even go into details about exes and everything like that. It did not work out. In the midst of me moving up here, the first week when I was up here, I actually went to a club in Rhode Island and I lost my whole wallet. Now, the thing that was sad about this situation is because my money was in it, my ID was in it, my social security card was in it, my birth certificate was in it, everything was in it because I was actually transitioning to move up here. To make a long story short, I probably was not even here a good 2 weeks. In the midst of me being here, the girl at the time, she woke up one morning and was like, I still love my ex. Tragic, right? It wouldn't have been as bad if I didn't lose all of my all of my belongings. I was stuck in Boston. I couldn't get on a bus because I didn't have ID. I couldn't get on a plane because I didn't have ID. It was totally ridiculous. In the midst of all of this, I was not going to be a person who was going to be with any female that had other females coming in and out the house. Totally unacceptable behavior. So what I actually did, I ended up having to move to a shelter. Now, being that I was in a new city, you know what I'm saying, my family really didn't want me to come up here in the first place. I didn't tell anybody that I was in a shelter. You know what I mean? I just basically was trying to do whatever I had to do to get about that mug, but to be living life on my own terms and not living with a female disrespecting me, period. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we currently about to go to the place that I was staying in the shelter at. We're going to let you guys see that. Honestly, I think that was probably like, it definitely contributes to our story because of the simple fact that I was there and I felt like I was assed out. She came, she came in my life at a time where it was like really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. So we just putting it in part. It's part of our story. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was really dope of her.
That sound like a dog.
Yeah. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can meet somebody and if you're not really where you're at, you know, and that was one of the reasons why I think our relationship didn't start right away as well too. Because I wanted to be better situated. I didn't want to bring baggage into it and everything, but this is basically how the brink of our friendship started. You know what I mean? I was in the shelter. On the weekends, I would go and spend time with her. You know what I mean? We'd just do friend shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. All right, you guys. So actually right now what I'm doing is I'm walking down the street to where like I used to stay at the shelter. Let you guys take a little look at it, a gander of it. You know what I mean? Not one of the proudest moments of my life or whatever, but like I said, I was not going to be in a relationship with nobody who was running over me, period. So what I basically did is I actually, a good friend of mine actually, because I was in the military, she let me know that there were shelters that was here that wasn't as bad as regular shelters. You know what I'm saying? So as you guys can see behind me, you know what I mean? Here basically it's just a center for people who was in the military but are displaced, or even some people was even here basically just basically here until they got ready to ship out again and stuff like that. But basically, it was just a homeless center for vets. So this was the place that Shameka used to come and see me. And she could have been like, man, that shit lame as hell, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's real cool.
You know I wore his shirt today, so he came on the video for me.
But I have indigestion.
Well, what was you eating that made you have indigestion?
Cheats.
You're stupid.
But I didn't eat nothing today. I only had a smoothie.
My name is Shameka, Shamika, and my wife is Tamika. So when I first met Tamika about 8 years ago, I was just coming out of a long, not too great relationship. So I wasn't like looking for any type of connection or dating, really. I mean, well, I was occasionally dating. I would say that, like, I would meet people and, you know, hang out and go out to eat, that type of thing. But I really wasn't looking like for a relationship because the last one, you know, that I was getting out of wasn't too peachy. So I was like, F everything, you know, dating, relationships, and all that stuff. So that was like the last thing I was thinking of. So when I met her, like, everything was just, I don't know, like a field of sunflowers and daisies. Like, it was just, everything was good. Like, I just couldn't believe, like, our chemistry was A1. Like, you know, we were friends, like, a great sense of humor. So, you know, the connection was spot on. So, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about dating her or anything like that. Like, just our friendship and everything was good. And you know, understanding everything that she had just been through, and, you know, the relationship that she was getting out of, it was like, you know, we both wasn't looking for any type of relationship in particular. So we just, like, enjoyed each other's time and, you know, in each other's company. So that's mainly what it was. And it just blossomed from there, just grew from there.
All right, you guys. So where we going now, man? We gonna take y'all to the first place that we ever came to. Like, really, like, it wasn't like our first date. I think it was like the first time we ever chilled. We came to this park called the Commons in Boston, or whatever. Shameka had just got off of work. You know what I'm saying? So when she got off at work, I met her at her job, and we actually walked to the park so we could just chill, smoke. We was like on one of these benches like this. You know what I mean? So basically, this is where we were at in the Commons. Let you guys take a peek. It actually looks a lot better in the summertime. You know what I mean? But this is like where it all started.
It's cold as fuck out here right now, guys. So
yeah, we taking y'all through it, and we freezing. But dead serious, like, this was the first place, the first date. Not really the first date, but the first time we ever spent time with each other and just talked. We actually just came up here, sat on the bench, talked, chill, got to know each other. And it was really weird because I remember when it was time for her to go, to get on the train. I didn't want you to go to the train, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I don't want you to go.
We was like sitting in the damn park for like 5 hours, y'all.
We
like,
were.
It was time to go.
It really was. We was
like
here.
nighttime.
We was here. We talked. We chopped it up for a long time. So we basically just wanted to show you guys this. So this was like the first, where the first connection was.
The first meet and greet connection.
The first connection. Yep. First step to becoming a pain in my ass.
On these green benches.
On these ugly ass green benches.
Do the Rocky.
Oh yeah. Yo, you gay as hell, bro. When he was about to fight Apollo Creed.
Yay, I made it. And we used to eat a lot.
We used to eat all the time.
We still do now.
Yeah, we do. But we used to eat all the time. Yo, the first.
Used to cook for me, y'all. I don't know what happened. I think since we got married, she forgot how to cook. But
that's not true.
I miss her cooking. No, she could throw that.
I did. It was the way that I hooked her in. Cause I be burning it down, you know what I'm saying?
She hooked me in with a T-bone steak, y'all.
Yo, and the thing about it is, I do still cook sporadically, but she does do the bulk of the cooking, you know what I mean, or whatever. But listen, let's be real though. The first meal that I cooked for her was like T-bones. The first meal she made for me, like no bullshit, and they was so bomb. It might sound stupid, but she made me some raviolis with extra cheese. What else was on there? Was extra cheese? What else do we have with it? Like toast or something?
Yeah, with toast.
With buttered toast.
Hot sauce. That should be swinging, bunking.
That shit be bunking, boy. That shit was bunking. That was like the first thing that she cooked for me, man. That shit's mad
rough,
funny.
Nigga. But I was like, fuck that. We don't got a lot. But I was like, my babe's hungry. I'm like, what can I chef up for her? And that's what we had in the cabinets when I was living at my mom's house. All she had was ravioli.
Yeah, dead serious.
I was like, fuck it. But it was still good, though.
It was bomb. I ain't even gonna flex you.
If y'all ain't tried that recipe, try that. Raviolis, okay. Put some extra cheese in there with some Frank's Red Hot and have that side of some buttered toast.
Shit was bomb. I won't even flex. It was bomb. And the thing that was so crazy about the situation, I had never ate raviolis before. So that was like my first time eating raviolis, but I was kind of geeked that she cooked it. And then it was like she didn't just go down there and just throw the raviolis in a pot and just warm them up. You know what I'm saying? She did some extra shit to it. So
don't forget, you got to add the seasoning because the raviolis be plain as fuck. So yeah, definitely season the raviolis. You know, put it on a little pot. You know, put it on low. And yeah, get your thing, get your thug thizzle going on.
Yo, it's crazy. I hate that niggas just see like I'm holding the damn thing. We don't even have no car thing, guys.
Sorry.
But listen, but yeah, that was crazy. That was the first meal.
Heck
insane.
Yeah. Insane in the membrane, but it was bomb. That meal was everything that night.
It was good. It really was. And we watched movies and everything like that, and she still hadn't gave me the cheeks yet. Crazy.
Right now, I just want you. Right now, I just want you.
Yo, when we used to come to this park when we first moved over here to where we moved when we first moved into the house. Basically, how it went was, me and Shameka, we finally started talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finally decided to make it official and things like that of that nature. I had been working on my housing when I was in the shelter. You know what I'm saying? And being that I was a veteran, this is like the most veteran-friendly state, like everywhere. You know what I mean? So I will never forget. I got my keys or whatever. We had started talking. We had already knew that we was about to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So when I got my keys to my place or whatever, she was still staying with her mom at the time or whatever. And basically I got the keys, and you know, of course they give you 2 keys. So I just basically bust up in the room and shit, and I just gave her a key to my spot, and I just walked off. It was Mac mode, you know what I mean? Straight. It was dope the way that I did it. So I basically, she was like, she said something like
I was thinking like, oh, thanks, like this is a key just so when I can, you know, enter when I want to come over type thing, or visit when I want to visit type of thing.
I was like, nah, pack. Straight like that. I was like, you gotta pack. I told her mom to, you know what I'm saying, because that's just the right shit to do. I ain't want her to think that I was getting into the relationship, kidnapping her daughter and shit. So you know what I'm saying, me and her mom had already had like a really, really good relationship. So I told her, I'm like, yo, your daughter upstairs packing, because her new address is about to be this right here. Shot it like dead ass serious, bro.
Real, yeah. It sounds crazy, but that's really how
that's really how that shit happened. Like, it's no cap, it's no bullshit. No. It was just basically it. It was like, it was so weird. I went a long time, and I honestly speaking, I didn't even want to get married ever. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like people just didn't cherish what marriage was and things like that of that nature. And I had been in enough relationship to make it seem like it was no female that was even relationship worthy, let alone marriage worthy. You know what I'm saying? But when I met Meek, it was just completely different. Like, she's my bestie.
Yeah,
like, dead serious. Like, we, man, shawty, like,
spoon coon.
It is. It's like weird as hell because like we 8 years in, shawty, and it just be like we still have fun and be tripping out like
Definitely.
it still be feeling like brand new.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's crazy.
The one thing I will say is like sometimes too, because we do have so much stuff going on right now. Like we're doing the YouTube, she's getting her business off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And we both still got full-time jobs. So you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, just like a couple of days ago, she'd be like, "Yo, power the phone off. We got to just shut everything down so we can stay in tune with one another and everything."
Definitely.
So that's one thing I think what makes our relationship thrive. Don't get the shit twisted. We go through shit like everybody else.
Like everybody else. Yeah, we definitely
but
have
it's
our
just that
moments.
we have a common goal in mind, and it's like no matter what, we're not going nowhere. So we're gonna have to figure this shit out
together.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how I feel about that. I'm a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem having a massacre. A massacre will happen if she thinks she about to leave
Can't even
me.
get it out because she's so damn crazy. Thoughts is just scrambled.
Straight like that. Straight like that. But basically, that's just how it was. I mean, you know, I gave her the keys, told her to pack, told her mama that she was downstairs packing. Upstairs packing.
Yeah.
And that was just that.
Yeah.
I did tell her mom, like, you know, I'm not gonna take her from this situation and put her in a worse situation. So I knew for me to be able to take her from her house, it had to be the equivalent or better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we did it just like that, and that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
still live and kicking. Still live and kicking.
And getting on my damn nerves.
And in effect.
Yep, dead serious. But other than that though, yeah, that's just it.
Yeah.
That's our story. You know what I mean?
The story.
How we met story.
Yeah.
Even some extra stuff up in their story.
Yeah.
You got anything else, man? So that was our how we met updated version. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yes. If you like videos like this, please get this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more vlogs from us, let us know in the comments, man. We want to get more comfortable with the vlogs. Actually, what we want you guys to do, we love you guys watching our reaction videos and things of that nature. But we also want you guys to know us as well. You know what I mean? Because we love all y'all. You know what I mean? And we want you guys to start being a little bit more interactive with our vlogs as well. So whatever ideas you want to see, drop those in the comments. Drop any ideas you have in the comments. Challenges, it doesn't matter. We're willing to do whatever, man. We just like having a good time with y'all. I appreciate all of the support that we got so far.
Yes,
let's get to 20K, man. You know what I'm saying? We have 14K. Let's get to 20K. That'll be a nice little milestone to reach on our road to 100K subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, make our day. Get us to 20K. Shares with as many people as you possibly can. Be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shameka and Tamika, yo, they some dope bad females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I fucks with
spread
them.
that word. Spread that word.
Yo, we thank you so much for watching. And until the next time, we gonna catch y'all, man.
Peace.
Now that all the dogs free.